Another ass.
Yeah, another thing to your ass.
We're on the road, buddy. We're gonna go see The Thing remake.
Thing from Another Ass. That'd be a great title for a movie.
We're gonna go see The Thing remake, ain't we, Uncle Bill?
No, we're not.
Why not?
Well, because 2 reasons, really. Number 1, it's not on here. We'd have to drive to Pikeville, which is like 45 minutes away. Number 2, because everybody I've heard talk about the damn thing, shit on it. So the Paranormal Activity 3.
So it's finally getting to you.
Yeah, so the Paranormal Activity 3, the sequel's down here at the Strand.
But we may do a future review of The Thing if they would bring it down here to the Strand, right?
Yeah, they might bring it down here in about, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
We could go watch it in Paintsville, but then you'd have to like sit there and look at the screen. It looks like somebody shit on it.
You know, you could eat a Hebrew man's asshole, too.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know I could do that.
You could do that. So, Paranormal Activity 3, I'm willing to bet there's going to be a little bit of a crowd here tonight because people like to be scared in Eastern Kentucky.
That's true. There probably will be quite a few hippie or hipster teen kids out
Hippie, right there.
There's one hippie that's going to be
That's
there.
unemployed right now. What does it feel like? When did you get the news that you'd been future endeavored by DEADPIT?
First of all, I didn't even know what that meant. I had to ask you. And then I think that was Friday. Yeah.
That was late Thursday night when the decision was made.
Yeah, late Thursday night then.
There was a meeting. The board of directors got together.
That's
talked
right.
about it.
The COO and the CEO got together,
Right.
DEADPIT.
The marketing director
Decided to cut Jess loose.
Yeah.
She's now unemployed.
I'm unemployed. I'm doubly unemployed.
Uh-oh. There's fucking teeny boppers.
Teeny boppers.
I see them.
Oh,
Actually, these are a bunch of little kids, it looks like.
they're going to see real steel.
What the fuck is
What's
this?
going on with me?
No, that's not movie. I don't think they're going to the movies.
I gotta find a place to park where we won't get robbed.
Where's like trick-or-treaters?
Trick-or-treaters. Son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna park closest to the road. That'd probably be the best course of action.
Well, there's actually a lot of cars here. Unlike last time, there was one vehicle and it was ours, and we got robbed. I'm taking the camera with me so we won't get.
Yeah, take anything of any value with you.
At least this on the road won't be stolen from everybody. Like what was it? My Soul to Take, which was almost exactly a year ago. So.
You feel the vibrations.
Yeah. So Uncle Bill's final thoughts here.
Goddamn, I just hope we don't get carjacked. My final thoughts about this movie is it's gonna be fucking killer. I'm gonna grab everything I own out of this car before we go in. I'll tell you that.
There's a lot of junk in here.
You can stick all of it up your butt. You'll be able to.
I'm gonna hide it in your asshole. Hey, real quick though, you ready for a slice of my ass?
Let's get some booze.
Let's get me a pack of cigarettes.
That'll be more enjoyable than that fucking movie. Isn't that right, Jess?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All the previews were for a different movie. The movie that we saw was not the movie that the previews.
That was odd. There was 3 or 4 scenes from the previews that weren't in that movie anywhere that I remember.
I'm gonna go to Rite Aid here because
She don't want to fuck with Bonnie.
yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, like, they completely change everything about all those movies too in this one. Like, I guess I'm not going to give the twist away, but it's stupid as fuck. I'll just say that.
It doesn't even make any sense for all the other movies.
I mean, the main thing I noticed about it was like 95% of the movie was boring as shit. Like, even in the other movies, they seem to be able to have a better pace than that. But like,
yeah, like the whole time thing that never showed up. You know how the other two?
It showed up
well,
one time.
okay. One thing, something else too that I noticed is, okay, it's 1988. This movie's set in 1988. That motherfucker must have the best goddamn camera that anybody could have bought from a movie studio or anything, because it looked exactly like the other movies. Like, somebody told me it's supposed to look like it was actually on videotape, but it didn't. So that just makes it.
I think that thing looking like it's not on videotape was the least of that movie.
Yeah, but it ruins any type of credibility. Like, did he have like a high def fucking
VHS.
VHS player or recorder or video, and he had, I don't know.
It just seemed like that movie more so than even the last two was like they were just trying to come up with ways to just cheap scare kind of stuff, and like none of the big things, like the big scares that happen in the movie, were really that scary. Like, I wasn't scared anywhere in that movie, really.
Actually, I think the best scare in the movie was just like a bullshit scare.
Yeah.
Where like we were in there with a decent amount of people, and definitely the loudest response was that little, bullshit scene where she has the mask on and runs out of the closet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, the girls behind us wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I know.
They kept whispering the
They would
entire
like
time.
to say the obvious too.
And then there was a midget in front of us.
Yeah, I always love it when
I saw the midget. I didn't see the midget. Yeah.
I kept going there and I kept going, there's a midget, there's a midget. He goes, yeah, I know.
Well, it's like, what do you want me to say? You want me to fucking stare at? Oh, hi, midget. I'm gonna fucking stare at you. God.
You remember that one midget that was? Well, I know Jess don't remember. Remember one of them? Oh shit, that was used to go to these conventions. It was after you.
Oh, she wasn't a midget. She was just really, really small.
I thought she was a midget.
No, she wasn't like that or anything.
I heard midgets are really freaky though.
I'll never know.
But she kept holding that other girl's hand, which was weird. I mean, if they're like,
I think they were
Lesbian
probably
midgets.
sisters.
like one of them, really?
Probably.
See, when I saw that girl at first, I thought it was just a little kid that was in there.
So
I did too. I was like,
until she
what?
had to go to the bathroom, and I was like, shit, man, that's a midget.
Yeah, she's got those little short, chunky legs that midgets
She's
have.
got that weird midget head.
I'm just saying,
Listen, this is not the
she was a cute little midget.
I mean, yeah, she
Was
was
she?
cute, but she was weird. I mean, she was really, she was like a dwarfed
Yeah.
midget.
I did notice something though about this movie, and we'll cut a little break here after this
I
because
said we'll cuddle.
we will cuddle too. We're planning on doing that a little later. That like the audience was fucking retarded. Like in general, like I noticed more than
Well, that's because they're
usual.
all teenagers.
Yeah.
Like the girls behind us wanted to do the whole running commentary thing where they're like, they'd see like
The grandma! That's it! Fuck!
They they're like, man, she's laying there. Maybe she's scared because her mom died. Her mom was I don't know.
That's your mom right there.
I don't know.
Now what she would do is they'd whisper.
They're talking about some chick that got pregnant or something.
They'd whisper. Like, that was her mom and died one day.
Say it right after that.
Yeah, right after it.
She walked down the
sat there and
hallway.
she cried.
She walked down the hallway.
She's like, I guarantee that ghost will be right behind her.
I wonder if they do that at the house too. I'm brushing my teeth. I just got up out of the bed. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. Then I'm gonna take a shower. God,
I need to wipe my ass right now. So we'll be back. We're gonna go get some supplies. So we're back again, folks. What Uncle Bill? Uncle Bill's driving around here. We're right at Cliffside. Anybody? Well, we didn't get anything at Cliffside, by the way. I just wanted to confirm that because people were probably wondering. We got our supplies at Rite Aid. But,
Cliffside's where that's like the ghetto of Eastern Kentucky, really.
that's where you get your illegal meds.
That's where you get your blue
It's
pills.
one of the many locations in Eastern Kentucky you can get that. Sorry, Jess, you didn't know about it until we were already past there.
I wasn't even listening to anything. I just
That's why you're not as smart as us. But, so Paranormal Activity 3, continue conversation. Actually, I was just now watching the other two Paranormal Activity movies the last couple of weeks. And the third one is by far the shittiest of the trilogy, I gotta say.
Yeah, the other two are infinitely better than that movie was.
Yeah.
But it is a prequel, though. Like everybody knows, it takes place, I think, 1988, where all the kids, they're little kids in this one. Like the two girls that go on to be in the other movies and all that are like, I'd say, 5 and 7 or 5 and 8
Yeah.
or something like that.
Then they're the kids.
And
The smallest little girl was probably, like, I usually don't think kids are cute.
yeah,
But I
she's
gotta,
really cute.
yeah.
She's probably the best actor in the whole movie, really.
yeah.
But so they move into a house. They're living there. He's like a video photographer, so he has all his cameras. I guess that's how they explain it.
Yeah, he has high-tech cameras too, high-def stuff in the 80s.
And it's the same thing, really. Like the little girl starts talking to this entity called Toby, I guess. And apparently, Toby is her imaginary friend, who's actually pretty friendly for a while, and all hell breaks loose. So
Yeah.
that's about it.
I don't understand though why, if that's the prequel, and so he liked Christine but didn't like Katie. Is that the deal? And it, like it possessed, like in the first two movies, which are supposed to be what happened after this. I don't understand why.
I think I understand like what they're trying to get at, but I can't really say it without giving away the end of the movie. But it's still fucking retarded. Like,
Yeah,
the whole idea.
Basically, the end of this Paranormal Activity changes all the movies, or it tries to, at least. And it is stupid. I gotta say,
it's one of those things where they felt the need to really explain everything. Like all the movies that come out now, at some point in the sequels or prequels, like in Texas Chainsaw Massacre or in Halloween, they feel the need to explain away everything that made like the first movie great, and which is there was no explanation.
Yeah.
But in this one, they tell you the whole like little stupid ass backstory behind everything.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people there's probably a lot of people that are going to be angry that we even reviewed this, because there's two camps that there's one that actually kind of enjoys these handheld shaky cam, and there's others that won't even watch them at all.
Right.
And I guess I can kind of get that, because some of them might have might get headaches from the shakiness, but I don't think the Paranormal Activity movies are that much like that, really, though.
The funny thing is, though, there was actually a preview for 2 other shaky cam movies like before we even saw this one.
Yeah.
It was like there's one Exorcist rip-off, like.
Well, that kind of looked neat. I forgot the name of it, but it looked pretty cool.
What about the one with Harry Potter?
Yeah, what was that one called? The Devil Inside, or the
Yeah,
Evil
the Devil Inside looked pretty cool.
The devil inside your ass.
I keep on thinking of the NXS song.
Devil Inside. Oh,
I hate that band. Bunch of
But
jack-offs.
it was
all right.
I don't mind the shaky camera, except like in Cloverfield, that was a little over the top. I felt like I was.
Yeah, I can definitely see why people would get sick watching that. But I think there's some people out there that don't even give these movies a chance, and I was one of them. I didn't want to check it out, but finally, I was reading up about the first movie, how it was made. The movie was made 3 years before it came out in the United States, and it was an independent movie that Paramount bought, and much like Blair Witch and stuff like that. So I decided to check it out, and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the second one. But yeah, I mean, this one had a couple of cool scenes in it, but it's nowhere even close to the first two.
Well put together.
Yeah, it's totally unbelievable too. For one thing, wouldn't the girls remember any of that shit? Especially
there was
in the
some brainwashing. I remember hearing something in the story about brainwashing, but it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, like the studio's brainwashing the audience to keep coming and seeing these movies.
They didn't really bring it together. They didn't put it together well in the beginning, and they didn't resolve anything in the end. I still am lost. I don't know what happened. I don't understand it. I'm still trying to figure out why they didn't leave scenes in from the previews.
What the hell happened to that? Yeah, there is did we talk about that? I don't even remember.
What's that?
That there were a lot of scenes, or basically the entire preview.
Oh yeah, we did talk about it at the beginning.
Yeah, nothing was in the movie.
Well, the scenes from the movie. There's one scene where the woman, she's doing something. She's painting, and the little girl's painting or something. And she has a cup of water, and that her mother's saying that Toby doesn't exist, and she throws the water on him, and you can see that it's a figure standing there. That's not in the fucking movie. Then there's another scene where she jumps down off the staircase and runs back up it, and that's not in the movie. There's 3 or 4 scenes that aren't.
Then there was
one
with a man who said something and his head got smashed on the table. That wasn't in it. And then there was something with some shit in that cubby hole. That wasn't.
You can say what you want.
Well, there's the one scene that with the 2 little girls in the bathroom. The Bloody Mary. There is a Bloody Mary scene,
but that's not it.
But it's not it. It's a different scene.
Which leads me to believe: do they make different movies and ship them to different theaters, or what happened?
Is the movie that we seen the same? I know that the first movie had 3 or 4 different endings, but that was fine and dandy and everything. But did they make 2 separate movies?
I don't know.
We must have got the uber retarded version then, or something.
We got the worst one. I thought that the damn print of the movie looked like fucking shit too. It had like 2 or 3 green lines right down the.
I think that was a point though, wasn't it?
I think that was just shitty. I don't think that was supposed to look like that.
Wait a second. You might want to. You can tell there's somebody. There's probably not a good idea to be driving on a highway.
We're in
with
dark.
the lights
We're in
on.
darkness. But we'll just end the review right there, I guess. I mean,
It'd be killer if we get picked up by the police, though.
yeah, and get that on camera.
It's
Like, what the fuck y'all doing here? So, yeah. Not that I mean, it was fine. I didn't hate it, but it was like,
There we go.
it was
Never
just stupid.
You should flip the light on now so we can bitch about this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's a piece of shit. Like, there's no other way
It
to
kind
around
of
it.
is.
I mean, you can say whatever you want to about the actual movie itself, but just the idea that they would trick people with previews that aren't even in the fucking movie, I think is kind of red. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that before. At least where like there's so many scenes that's in the trailer and in the TV spot and stuff that are absent from the movie.
None of the previews were in the movie. None of them.
It's nonsense.
There's none of them.
It's false advertising. Wonder if we could like bitch to the studio and be like, "Hey, we didn't get to see what you guys promised you delivered, and you did. That's bullshit."
I think we should actually do that. In that
Yeah.
case. That is a bait and switch thing. It's like they show you one thing and you
Is
get
it
in
like
there.
really hot girls on the internet like trying to hook up with you and then they meet up with their big fat slob?
Yeah,
It's
Is
just
that
like
false
that.
advertising?
that's true.
Except in this case, it's a freaking shitty old movie.
Let's go visit the Loretta Lynn home place first.
Go
Before we
to
go
Butcher
get some
Hall.
pizza. But I would highly advise
Skipping it.
skipping this one and maybe checking out Real Steel instead.
Yeah. We will eventually go see the Thing Print, but I don't think that's going to be any better, really.
Well, until next time, though, it's the first on the road review we've done in a long ass time, Uncle Bill. Shame on you.
I'm sorry.
Shame on you too, Jess.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I squirted out a kid.
So, Creepy Kentucky,
Uncle Bill.
even though you're jobless.
Yeah, I'm fired.
You're fired.
And you've been listening and watching the Ballers and Chalk Callers of War Talk Radio on DEADPIT.com. I want you to eat my butt. I want you to suck my balls.